I'm Alexis.
And I'm Tiffany, and we're the hosts of Legit Kid Lit, a video series where we get to see into the secret and silly lives of authors and illustrators.
We love to celebrate and promote books, but most of all, we want to say hey to all you readers out there trying to find that right book for you. We hope that you can find some new reads after today.
Today we welcome someone who wears many hats in the Kid Lit world, Michele McAvoy. Michele is an author, podcast host, and publisher. How do you fit it all in, Michele?
How do I fit it all in? I get that question all the time, and I think I'm just crazy. I split the minutes as much as I can, and my house is a complete mess. So, that's how I fit it all in. So to introduce myself, I am, like Tiffany said, I'm an author. I am a publisher. I have my own podcast as well, My Messy Muse, which is a kidlit podcast for kidlit creators, and also to connect kidlit creators with librarians and teachers. I'm also an educator. I work at a middle school. I'm a reading specialist, and I'm an attorney. I retired from practicing law this past summer, but I still practice law in the extent that I run my own publishing company. So, there's a lot of things that I like to do.
Your most recent book, Buckingham Gets a New Shell, released last month. If you could describe that book in one phrase, what would it be?
If I could describe Buckingham Gets a New Shell in one phrase, it would be a laugh out loud, sneeze out loud picture book about unlikely friendships and overcoming adversity. Boom.
I can't wait to read Buckingham because I had hermit crabs when I was little, and they're so cute, and I loved your phrase, so I can't wait to read it. What inspired you to start your podcast, My Messy Muse, and what's your favorite thing about having a podcast?
What inspired me to start my podcast, My Messy Muse? That's a really good question. I think I just wanted to build community, and I had stuff that I wanted to say, so I just started to say it. I was excited to get out there. And I don't know, it's a weird answer, but I really just enjoy talking to people. I really enjoy having a Facebook community, My Messy Muse, to connect with people. I think, and my favorite part about it is just making those connections.
I get that. I think Tiffany and I also love our Legit Kid Lit because of the connections that we make through it. So I think having that community is it's very fulfilling. For those that may be wondering, in just a few words, could you describe what it means to be a publisher, or the types of things you have to do to be one?
So I started the publishing company a little over a year ago now. We had our debut middle grade release April 1st, Bone Tree, which I'm super excited about. It's upside down. And to be a publisher, there's so much that you have to do to be a publisher, and you need to find the creatives and the books and the stories that you enjoy and the people that you want to work with. They have to want to work with you, so you have to do the contracts. In addition, once they contract, you have to help them make the book. You have to get the illustrators and the editors and the graphic designers, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into the back end of being a publisher, and then you have to sell the book. So it's a lot of fun. It allows me to mix my creativity with my business mind. Being an attorney for 20 years, it really allows me to marry the two. So I'm loving it, and I can't wait to make The Little Press, which is the name of my publishing company. It's The Little Press, and Blue Bronco Books is our middle grade imprint. I can't wait to make it a huge success.
We are rooting for your success as well. Is there a common theme between all of the books that you have published, or that you're looking for when finding other kidlit creators?
So the Little Press specializes in books that support the social and emotional welfare and learning of our young people. So what does that mean? It just means that there are themes to really help kids navigate through the bumps and the curves of everyday life. So Bone Tree is spooky middle grade, which is fantastic, but it's also grounded in realistic fiction, which means that the main character, there's issues of grief in there. Her best friend is dying from cancer. There's also some crushes going on in Bone Tree, so it's very much entertaining, but also has themes that help kids, figure it out. Moon Song, which is our picture book that's coming out in October. Here is our first copy. This is actually the copy that, to check out to make sure everything's been printed correctly. That's about harmony and sort of harmony between people and nature. So that's really just sort of figuring out your place in the world as it relates to animals and taking care of the environment. So again, just some really great SEL themes. Wow, so upcoming projects, we have so many. So we've been signing so many amazing projects. So Moonsong is our picture book that comes out, like I said, October 1st. We have Emmett's Box that's coming out April 1st. We have a graphic early reader, Bella in Blue, that's coming out in the fall of 2022. We have a middle grade graphic novel that's coming out in fall 2023 with a queer main character, which is amazing. And we've signed, I want to try to make sure that we have a tattoo artist coloring book for middle grade. So all of our new projects are announced on our website, littlepresspublishing.com. And for myself, so I wear so many hats, so I'm promoting the publishing company and all my wonderful authors, but I of course have to promote my own stuff, right? So Buckingham is my latest, and I am working on my own middle grade novel right now, which I just finished writing. And I should say, I just finished writing the first, I didn't finish writing the first draft, I lie. I am in the last chapter or two of my first draft of a middle grade novel, which has been ruminating in my brain for a very, very long time. And so, yeah, so that's what I've been working on myself. And then I also have a nonfiction that's out on submission. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm hoping to hear some good news on that. And other nonfiction fiction hybrid that's also going to be out on submission soon. So lots going on.
That's awesome. All right, one of my favorite questions. What song, when it comes on the radio, you can't help but become a karaoke star?
Okay, so I knew this question was coming, and I'm petrified that you're gonna actually make me sing, which it is what it is. So one time, you ever be singing in the car and you forget that you have the windows down and you park the car and you're singing your butt off? So, and you get caught and people are staring at you. So, I'm old, so there's a movie called Flashdance, and the song What a Feeling would come on the radio, and I would turn into just a complete crazy person. I can't sing it because it's so hard to sing, but I feel like I'm dancing like a crazy person when I'm singing that song. So that is the song I think that turns me into a lunatic, and I've actually gotten caught singing that. Also other ones are Dancing Queen and Jesse's on a Vacation Far Away. I don't even know the song, I just know the words. I don't even know the name of the song. So those are the three I think that really get me going.
Okay, come on, you have to give us a little preview of the Flashdance song. Just a little.
You don't have to get the leotard and the leg warmers out. Just
I was afraid that if I picked that song, you guys were going to make me sing it. And I was like, I should probably pick one that I could really rock out. But here we go. I think it's what a feeling. And oh, by the way, I make up words to songs all the time. Borderline by Madonna was Hortula for ever. And my friends would just be like, what is she singing? So I will make up words to every song and hum it, and it is what it is. But I probably would be better if I did get my leg warmers out in my leotard, because I used to dance, but singing is not my forte. Make it happen.
guy blowing his nose at the end? What is that?
80s movies.
No, I'm sitting there watching it like they're all smoking indoors, and then that nasty guy blowing his nose to the music. Like, what in the world?
Okay, so first of all, I can't even believe that everybody was smoking while this woman was dancing. And back then, everybody smoked. So like, but I didn't even realize that from the movie. So that's hysterical. So that's the one clip. The next thing is, the best part of that song is the beginning, and just watching that video gets me totally going. And by the way, that was me back in the day, like full blown. I could just tear up the dance floor for sure. I love that movie. I'm ready.
Okay, would you rather be forced to dance all day, every day, until you get a perfect score on Dancing with the Stars, or be forced to eat mashed potatoes until you get a perfect score on Beat the Chefs?
Okay, so I would definitely rather be forced to dance every day until I got a perfect score.
Who makes these questions?
I don't think that I could eat mashed potatoes. I think you said eat mashed potatoes and not make mashed potatoes, but after a while, I like mashed potatoes, but not that.
Yeah, the question said eat. So I don't even know. I've never watched that show, Beat the Chefs, but okay. Would you rather always have bad gas or always have really dry mouth?
Okay, so this is kind of a gross one, but frankly, bad breath is grosser to me than bad gas. So I would rather have bad gas than a dry mouth, because dry mouth gives you bad breath and then you just can't talk to people. So I think that's what I would, if I had to smell, that's what I would choose.
Okay, our last one. Would you rather wear a green leprechaun hat every day or fairy wings every day?
I would totally wear fairy wings every day. I would even do that just for the heck of it, because I love being whimsical. Being whimsical is so fun, and believing in magic and all the wonders and the little things out there. So I would totally wear fairy wings. And listen, I would even wear a leprechaun hat because I think that's so fun. But I'd pick the fairy wings.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. This has been so fun. You're amazing to talk to, and it's just been a blast. So we appreciate you talking about all the things that you do and your new books coming out, and we are so excited to read all of them and check out your website and your podcast.
Thank you, Tiffany and Alexis, for having me on. This was so fun, and forgive me if all of my videos are like moving around. I can't sit still, which is probably why I do 1,000 different things. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to showcase my books, to showcase my publishing company, The Little Press. You can find me at michelemcavoy.com. You can find my publishing company at littlepresspublishing.com. And please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I just love to connect with people. And thank you again, and everybody have a fantastic day. Bye.